welcome to our most recent game, finally catching up with all that we had saved up to bring onto the channel. It was the 8th of August when Crawley visited. Second 11 versus second 11. Crawley won the toss and decided that they fancied having a bowl, which meant that Renee and Tommy were out facing first. Fourth over before we hit a boundary. But the scoreboard ticking over. Slight reversal of the usual activity. Tommy scoring faster than Renee. But here he comes catching up. Renee would be first to admit that the last couple of weeks or so have not been the scores that he would expect to be able to post. So taking a bit of time about this one. 9th over, 50 up. Opening partnership still going strong. And Renee now with his iron loosening up, playing the kind of shots that we all know he loves to play and we love to see, including a lovely big six, which was followed up in a couple of overtime with another. Then Tommy is the first to fall, unfortunately. 17th over, 33 runs. Slightly little pop on the ball. Flicks up off his bat. But Renee's still out there, scoring freely. Bringing up his 50. And another big six over the leg side. Slightly scrappier 4. Ed keeping Renee company at the moment. So just over half the innings gone. It's over 100 runs. And another one for Renee. Renee now into the 70s. But holding out. So, great innings from Renee. Much more in the manner to which we are used to see him scoring once he got his eye in. Fantastic sight to see at the manor. 120 for 2 in the 22nd. So Ed, having been partnering with Renee, now opening up a little. Josh seeing that full toss and sending it away. Then Ed just nicking behind. Third wicket to fall. Then the delight that is the John Bonson hat coming out and wasting no time dispatching the first ball for 6. Josh, though, departs soon after. So Fahad, next batsman in. Fahad's been scoring well recently. As had Johnny, until deciding to hurry up with just a few overs go, takes a swing, doesn't connect and is stumped. So with 4.5 overs to go, a few wickets to play with, and a few no balls to help them along the way. Worthing trying to push the rate up. 6 straight down the ground won't hurt at all. Raza picking up Harry's wicket with an LBW. No such problems for Farhad, another 6 dispatched over the leg side. So at the end of the innings, 232, which just about what we'd hope for or expect on the day. Not the easiest pitch to bat on. The wickets that were taken shed around, apart from Raza picking up his 3-for. George opening the bowling from the Broadwater end. And having a slightly tough time in his first over, a couple of boundaries for Sadiq. And indeed a third. So Crawley in no mood to hang around, obviously. But swinging out, hitting out like that can be a gamble. First wicket of the day for George, caught behind, and finished up with a wicket maiden. Great over, slowed the rate down again. First wicket taken. Ollie Baker continuing from the pavilion end. So the game ticking along kind of you'd expect. First bowling change, Rees coming up from the pavilion. No side with a clear advantage really at this point. Crawley obviously scoring well, but not hugely fast. Although that 6 for Khan will definitely have helped them. Another strong over 5 dots before they managed to pick up the single boundary at the end of it. And that was Khan's 50 off just 35 balls. Khan deciding in this over to really take the fight to Rees. So skipper needed a change. Spin from the top end. Henry comes in. Second ball dismisses Khan, who had been causing all kind of problems for Worthing. So moving through the overs, Sadiq still there working away. Khan was replaced by Khan. who is partnering well there. Tommy bringing himself on from the pavilion end, starting with the loosener. Then Henry unfortunately dropping one, which is not something we expect to see from him. And his next over not going spectacularly well so far. So Sadiq and Khan causing all sorts of problems for Worthing here really again. Before Sadiq is removed by Tommy. Henry kept plugging away from the Broadwater in for a while before changed up for Fahad to come in, who had success. Second ball. Khan dismissed. And then quickly followed by Shahid Zai. Given LBW. So 2 new batsmen at the crease for Crawley. Worthing will want to be having a go at them to try and take some more wickets, get through the team as quick as they can. Another chance possibly missed there to break this partnership as Crawley eke away at it, bringing it down to under a run of ball needed. Ollie returning and getting rewards for his efforts so far. Picking up a wicket. With that, wicket maiden becomes one of these games where you have a mini game within a game. A few overs left, a few runs left, a few wickets left. Crawley feeling that they are pushing their way to victory here. 17 needed off 29. Then it slowed down a bit until they needed 3 off 13. With 6 wickets down. But with just those 3 runs needed, slightly odd behaviour leading to 1 run out. Then Kizern Sadiq. More confusion, decent fielding, another run out. So still 3 runs on the board, 7 wickets down. George steaming in from the top end. With another wicket, bowling Raza. And the scoreboard not quite keeping up with it, with some confusion there. But the simple version of what happened is that one of the Crawley players had to leave. So they were actually batting with 10. And that wicket was the last wicket of the day. And left Worthing winning the game by 1 run. Quite the effort from George at the end there. Bowling when the odds seemed against him. We just very small number of runs in hand, but a win is a win. 30 points in the bank, and as you hopefully know, we'll be back with the first 11 at home this Saturday. We hope you can watch that live and enjoy the highlights as and when we get them to you. Thanks for watching.